Lucas Oil's Kingaroy Speedway and the SRE National Street Stock title for 16-17. It is all go. Good start. And Anthony Bear leads Brad McClure. John Lodge already comes up the inside. On the outside is Mark Jennings, and moving into fifth place at a rate of knots will be that of Lenny Bates. Back to Robbie Foe. It is being set at a breakneck speed. The first lap is about to be completed. What a spectacle. Out in front it's that of Anthony Bear. McClure. Lenny Bates is up to third place. Back to Jennings. Back to John Lodge in fifth. Sixth place is Robbie Foe. If you aren't watching this, there's something wrong with you. This is an absolute spectacle. Out of turn 4 with 38 laps to go. It's Anthony Bear. Back then to Brad McClure. Third place is Lenny Bates. Two cars side by side of Mark Jennings and John Lodge. Back to Robbie Foe in sixth place. Seventh place at this stage is Gartner. Jamie Locke, then Jamie Oldfield, then Mick Dan as they come up to complete lap number 3. Oh, don't tell me this is going to go the distance. A long way to go yet. But it's an absolute breakneck speed, and look at the traffic jam further back in the field. Anthony Bear leads. Oh, we've got one car that's got smoke coming out, Dale Riley Jr. as they head down the back straight, out of 3 and 4. 4 laps down, 36 to go. Bear, McClure back in third place, and using all of the racetrack as they all are is Lenny Bates. The yellow lights have come on. We've got one who's spun right in front of us. That's Reese Heinrich. Not sure if there was contact. But what a helter-skelter start, 4 down and 36 again. Brad McClure, what's he got for Anthony Bear? He comes underneath early, up in the western corner, looks to level up or get underneath of Anthony Bear as they head down the back straight. Oh, and Lenny Bates nearly went through the back end of Brad McClure, and Lenny Bates has gone back to fifth. John Lodge immediately tries to get underneath of McClure. Fourth place is Robbie Foe. So the national champions are now 1, 2 and 4 and 5 with Mark Jennings there in fifth place. Back then to Jamie Locke, Stephen Gartner and Jamie Oldfield. So move down past us once again. Anthony Bear has got a little bit of a handy lead. Second place, McClure, Lodge, Foe, Bates, Jennings. Back to Jamie Locke. Jamie Oldfield is 8th. We've got a couple of cars running side by side. Jamie Oldfield's the one up high on the track. He's looking to win his third successive national title. Never been done before. You can throw a T-tail over the rest of them though. It's Brad McClure in second place, and here comes Robbie Foe.
He moves to third
on the bottom.
Look at him go, he's wheeling it in.
Well, he's gone back to fourth now, so say that. He's been passed again by John Lodge, and Lodge comes underneath McClure at the same time. So Lodge back underneath of Robbie Foe. The national champions are back in first, second and third. Oh, Stephen English has spun here in the main straight. Will he get the car mobile, or will we have a stoppage? We've got a stoppage. Speed 17.707 the last lap around. It's Bear in front. They're running half track high or above. Back to McClure in second place. The national street stock title is alight. The national champions are 1, 2, 3 and 5 at the moment, and Mark Jennings, the fifth of them, is in 9th place. So the cream has risen right to the top. It's Bear by car length from Brad McClure. 3 car lengths to Robbie Foe, and back in 4th place now would be Jamie Oldfield. He is coming on.
He is flying. Gets up at the inside of John Lodge now, and these two go toe-to-toe down the pit straight. Oldfield is dynamite quick on the bottom at the moment. His car's racing no matter where he puts it.
I don't know when we last had this, but 4 national champions occupy the first 4 positions. With his 3 national championships, his 20 state titles as well. He comes out at turn 4, 16 down and 24 to go as Robbie Foe moves into second place. Brad McClure back to third, and Jamie Oldfield is right there with them. Back in 5th place will be John Lodge, then Lenny Bates, and then back to Jamie Locke as they come down the back straight once again. The 88 car of Nathan Barbler retires as they come out at turn 4. Look at the action for the minor placings. They're each and every way, either side, backside, front side, inside and outside of the 11 car of Robbie Foe as they go down the back straight. Jamie Oldfield comes underneath of Brad McClure as they come out at 3 and 4. The leader's checked out again. It's Jamie Oldfield now into 3rd place behind Robbie Foe as Brad McClure goes back to 4th place. It's Anthony Bear in front. Oh, trouble further back, a couple of them locked together. Mark Jennings and Andy Maxwell Jr., they sort themselves out. Out in front though, Anthony Bear comes up. with 19 down and 21 to go. And here comes the 29 car. Jamie Oldfield now levels up with the Robbie Foe for second and third. Can Robbie Foe hold off the 29 charge from Jamie Oldfield? He started out of 9. He's moved into second place at the halfway mark. We've got a car in the fence. Jared Peacock has headbutted the concrete here in turn 4. And we've got a stoppage. Got into second. Yes, he has. He's into second place. Robbie Foe will fight back. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Robbie Foe on the outside and Jamie Oldfield the inside. And Jamie Oldfield has cleared him. Got into second place. And I've also called this before. Jamie Oldfield now out after Anthony Bear. Oh, it's down to 3 car lengths. Oh, we're going to have a lungbuster finish coming up right now. I can see it from a mile off. Here he comes. He started out at 9. He's out after Anthony Bear. And you've got to remember, last night he got a flat tyre in his first race. He hasn't had it easy, but he's closing the gap on Anthony Bear. They've had some titanic struggles over the years, and they're having another one. They fought hammer and tongs in Kalgoorlie in 2014, and they had a couple before that. One back in the late 2000s at Mount Gambier. And they're going at it again. Another one was at Murray Bridge, and now there's a car length between them. They go out of the western corner. They've cleared everybody else. This is the main show. They've got away from everyone. They're saying, look at me, as he comes underneath, and Jamie Oldfield is nearly in front. They go up the main straight into the western corner, and Jamie Oldfield has hit the front. They come out of 3 and 4, and who can forget the title in 2010? They ran like this as well, and they tipped it in the last corner, and Oldfield beat Bear on that occasion. But Jamie Oldfield has driven away from Anthony Bear. Up the main straight they go. This is an awesome spectacle. 13 laps to go, and Jamie Oldfield has come from position 9 to hit the front, but don't write off Anthony Bear. I said last year when he was about 3 seconds behind that he couldn't win, and look what happened, he did. And he's coming back as we speak on Jamie Oldfield, and Anthony Bear is back in front. Out of the western corner they go, and Anthony Bear takes the lead. On the outside, Jamie Oldfield's back in front. They come out of 3 and 4. They tip it in. They cross the line. The margin is 0.07 of a second. Anthony Bear on the low side. Up against the concrete wall is Jamie Oldfield. Oldfield levels up with Anthony Bear again. And Anthony Bear is back in front. There's smoke coming out of Jamie Oldfield's car. And that is it. Jamie Oldfield is out. No. He's all gone. Another one has been lost by Jamie Oldfield through mechanical problems. That will be half a dozen. What a great race it was. There's 10 to go, and Anthony Bear all of a sudden is a country mile in front. Anthony Bear out in front and is cruising. Another one has gone. Oh, Robbie Foe has gone. Robbie Foe's out of the equation. So the national champions are dropping like flies. Up in second place now is John Lodge. The yellow lights have come on as Steve Gartner has spun on the back straight, and we've got ourselves a stoppage with about 9 laps to go. So open up once again, but there are podium places on the line for everybody else. So Bear leads, Lodge, Bates, Heinrich on the inside, the 2 green cars. Behind them would be Jamie Locke and Mark Jennings as they come out of the western corner. It is the 46 car of Anthony Bear who leads. He'll come up with 7 laps to go in the national final for SRE and for Speedway Sedans Australia. They're running 2 and 3 wide out after him. Look at the battle for the minor placings. Second place in the national titles not to be sneezed at. At the moment it's John Lodge. Reese Heinrich is there on the outside. He's on the inside, and on the outside is Lenny Bates. They come out of 3 and 4 once again. It's not over yet. Lenny Bates on the outside, Heinrich the inside. That's for 3rd and 4th. They're right behind John Lodge. They'll come up this time with 5 to go, and here comes Heinrich and Lodge either side of the blue car in the middle, which is John Lodge. So it's Heinrich, Lodge, and back then to Lenny Bates. Bates on the outside now of Lodge. This is for 3rd and 4th. An awesome battle for the minor placings, but Anthony Bear has got destiny in his hand. Back straight once again, and Reese Heinrich is closing the gap. The margin last time around was 1 second. This time around there's a car length in it with 3 to go, and Reese Heinrich, well, he's right up behind Anthony Bear, and there's smoke coming out of Anthony Bear's car. And 2 cars have spun. The cars have spun up there in the western corner. 2 of them have gone around. Mick Dan is one of them.
Yeah.
The other was Steve Gartner. And there is smoke coming out of Anthony Bear's car. The front left-hand tyre looks like it's going down. And Anthony Bear might be out.
Oh, a boil over.
Oh my goodness, what drama. And if he doesn't win, we've got a new winner. He's out. He's going infield. The tyre is blown. Anthony Bear is out.
On the crowd have cheered. Oh, dear.
Oh my goodness. We're going to get a new winner. Anthony Bear's car has fallen apart 3 laps from the finish. And Reese Heinrich, who was rear of field on lap 4 of 40, is in front. Lenny Bates in second place as they go out of the western corner. Back to John Lodge as they head down the back straight. And Mark Jennings, 21 years after he won it before, is there now in third place. They've got 2 laps to go, Kingaroy. Down the back straight they go, and Reese Heinrich is almost certainly going to win the most unlikely victory. And I don't know when we last had someone come to the back of the field in a race to win. He's got 1 lap to go. Reese Heinrich from South Australia. They're 3 wide for second place. Lenny Bates, also Mark Jennings, Lodge and McClure as they go out of turn 2. But come on, Kingaroy, he's only got to negotiate the last turn. He's going to come from last to win the national title. Reese Heinrich wins. Blanket go for the Miners. Bates second. Third place goes to John Lodge. Mark Jennings is fourth, 21 years after he won it before. Brad McClure is fifth. Morris Ahern, who I hardly ever called in the race, is 6th. Stephen Gartner is 7th. Craig Buchanan and Stephen English. They are your finishers. Put your hands together for Reese Heinrich from last on lap 4 to the national champion.